JonnyPink, I am going to start this just a little bit differently. I am going to plug a channel. I stumbled upon this channel. I'm going to link it right up here. It's Malcolm Shoots Everything. He's new to YouTube. He doesn't have many subscribers, so go check him out. But what really caught me was he's reviewing a lens wrap for the Rain, and just the pure excitement, and all the other ones that I've seen, the pure excitement. That's it. Malcolm Shoots Everything. Just go check it out. I want to start that way because I love seeing the excitement of photography on somebody. Even the ones, the friends I follow, I've mentioned that too. It's all about the excitement, the fun. If you take it too seriously, then it's not fun. If it's a job, it's not fun. Regional Jet, I hope you can hear that. Go check him out. All right, let's get to the regular video. Check, test, 1, 2. JonnyPink, it is, the light is going to constantly change, and so I'm going to go with what I've got. I'm shooting at, let's see, the video here, ISO auto, so it shouldn't be too bad. Why not? Today, I have two lenses today. The two lenses I'm shooting are the Nikon 500 PF, and I have the 200 500. They're both Nikon. Look at that, and look at the difference. Let me back up. There you go. That's the difference. This one, I love this lens. I'm always shooting it at 500 like this. This weighs next to nothing. This is just a little bit longer than my 70 to 200. And I just did a video on that one. I'm going to link it right up over here for wildlife. Sorry, pro tip, don't chew gum while you're talking to a camera. For wildlife. I'm not going to try the 400, the new Nikon Z400, even with the 1.2 tele, for a couple of reasons. The 400 I just don't think is enough reach. For the same amount of money, I'd rather have this on an adapted lens and get that extra 100 millimeters. The 1.2, with the 1.2 tele, I think is just too expensive. For your average shooter, you know, what do we look at? Well, we look at the cost for everybody that's just a hobbyist. This, brand new, is $1,300. You can probably pick them up used for about $800 to $900, all that's US. And this is 2,800 bucks. And used, you can probably get it for 26. And it's an amazing lens. So far, there's a hummingbird that's been sitting right over there. And I was able to get shots with both this and with this. Okay, let's get a thumbnail. Look at the size difference on that. So far, today I'm shooting with, I like the 3D tracking on this. It works well for the eyes. I've said it before and I got a lot of grief for it, but the tracking on this is not as good as the Canon R5, as the Canon R7, and I'm sure it'll be even better on the R8. I do plan on getting one of those just for fun. Now, please don't give me grief for that. I've used all of them and that's just my opinion. I think the eye tracking is better, but this one does a great job in 3D tracking. On my old cameras, I use single point and I find it to be fantastic, but you have to move the point to where you want it to go. So there's advantages and disadvantages to everything. It's whatever system you are comfortable with. I'm watching a bird flying over there. So far today, I'm shooting in auto ISO with a shutter speed of 800 and watching, I'm shooting at 5.6 on both of them. That way I have a direct comparison. I'm walking around, so the light's not always gonna be the same. It's coming from behind the camera that I'm filming on, so I'm trying to keep it consistent with that. One thing I wanna jump in here and say really quickly, I use my exposure compensation a lot. On days when the light is really, really low like this, if I have a really slow shutter speed because I'm trying to keep my ISO low, I will use my exposure compensation to bump it up. You have to watch that you don't blow stuff out, but it works. At least it works for me. Your mileage may vary. Try it for you and see what you get. One other thing I want to say, just as a tip, not the whole thing, just the tip, watch your backgrounds. If I can get a darker background behind this stuff with trees behind it, for me, I think that looks way better than just the white, because the sky, it tends to throw it off, and then you really have to do a little pulling out of the shadows. And with raw photos, man, you can do that all day long. So that's it. Just watch your backgrounds. You don't want some, when you have a nice bokeh, if it has some color and some texture to it, I think it looks really good. At least that's what works for me. I'm gonna switch lenses again. It's just too much fun. People walking around through here too with other big lenses. It looks like Canon lenses. Gotta love it. Look at the difference on that, man. This is heavier, less expensive, still a great lens. And so is this a great lens, but it's so light and so little. So let me switch and I'm gonna get some more photos. It's really windy. All this week, it has been warm, sunny, beautiful. Dragonflies were out, and today it's cold and it's windy. Nature photography, what are you gonna do? All right, let's switch lenses. Ready? Let's go. One other thing I wanted to mention is on the 200 to 500 that I rented, it got stuck, zoomed out, which is not a big deal. It just wouldn't retract anything past 400. So there's advantages and there's disadvantages to each. The cost, this is way more expensive. Watching a hummingbird zoom up into the sky. This is way more expensive, but it's so much lighter. They're both amazing lenses. The bokeh, I think, is the same on both at a 5.6. Oh, I gotta go get this one. I'm seeing water through the clouds out that way. JonnyPink. Just watching all the wildlife out here. Unbridled excitement, that is exactly what it's all about. A good time, and it's all supposed to be fun. I know there's negative people out there that give you negative comments on your stuff, and that's quite all right, man. It's all just a matter of opinion. I'm only giving you my opinion based on what I do and what works for me. I like my photos, and I hope you do too. Thank you for letting me share with you guys. JonnyPink, We'll see you out there. Man, if you see me out here, if you're close, hit me up. I just like coming out to shoot. I like hanging out. And again, please go check out Malcolm Shoots Everything. His stuff is just the excitement. That's exactly what I'm talking about, is excitement. I'm gonna get some more video with this so I can show you guys. Well, you would have already seen it because now is then, but then was now. But it's later when you're seeing it, so it's no longer now. And how does that work? Anyway, JonnyPink, you guys have a fantastic day out there. Whatever it is you're gonna do, please give it a thumbs up. It helps out the algorithm. And if you would like to support the channel in any way, give it a thumbs up. That is the only thing I ask. We'll see you out there. Oh yeah, and subscribe if you haven't. Give it a like, share it with somebody, all that cool YouTube stuff. And at the end, after I show you the shot of me that James took one time when we were out, which was a long time ago, no longer now, but I use it now because it was, you'll see extra videos and anyway, I just try and keep it fun. We'll see you guys out there. JonnyPink, we'll see you.